Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're not doing car things, we are doing snowboard things. We're actually in my basement because it's cold outside and vinyl wrap doesn't like to be cold. However, this is my Tech 9 snowboard. Very much needs to be waxed still, however, I want to vinyl wrap it the color of my Z. So down here we have a bunch of extra pieces of black and red and tan, my roll for my car, and we're going to go ahead, we're going to install it and see if we can do some kind of design between my feet. So the brand of the Z wrap is called Cheetah Wrap. It is $395 shipped to your door. Comes in a cheetah print box. This is the Gloss Sandstorm. I haven't really gone over the Z on the channel, but I do love the Gloss Sandstorm. The tan cream, call it cream. On the Z, I did it beginning of this season, and the media photos that have turned out from it are fantastic. It's got a clear liner on top, paper liner on the back. And it says to preheat before installation. So I'm going to go ahead. I have my heat gun. My heat gun kind of broke. The heating element is on as long as it's plugged in. But I'm still going to go ahead. I'm going to heat the board up and put the vinyl on. I'm trying not to gimbal today. If it sucks, I'm sorry. My original plan was to use the factory edge of the vinyl as a clean edge on the board. So I kind of want like a stripe right here between my feet, maybe like right here. But it's not necessarily straight. And as I stretched the vinyl on, it actually made the line not as straight. So I'm going to go get some knifeless tape and we'll show you how that works. Alright, so I'm back. I got my Pro Wrap glove, my Pro Wrap squeegee, but it's got super padded tip on it. The padded tip is supposed to allow you to actually like push and get the bubbles out without actually like tearing into the vinyl. And the last thing, finish line knifeless tape. We're going to run a string of that underneath the vinyl. You pull the string out of the middle of the tape and it cuts the vinyl really smooth. So I got the front of the board all finished up. The board has a curvature to it on the edge, so getting this line straight with the T-square was fairly difficult. I figured do my best to try to make it look straight, and if it's not straight, I'm the only one who's going to notice. So the edges were a little more difficult than I had anticipated. If you look here, the blue comes around the edge a little bit, so I had to cut the vinyl a little below the edge. But again, it's going to get chipped and banged up. It is the edge of a snowboard. I'm going to finish up. I'm going to do the tail section, and then we'll work on doing whatever it is I'm going to do in the middle. Oh, fuck. And just like that, the board is wrapped. In this section between my feet, we're actually going to put a piece of KPMF red-black iridescent. This comes from wrapping my buddy Ben's car. This was actually the piece that is supposed to be his front lip, but he didn't want it because it was going to get destroyed. And it's on my windshield banner on the Z. So it'll tie in the colors perfectly. And then I want to have a word made in the Avery Dennison black that is on my friend Tony's car, and put it over the red-black iridescent. I think it's going to look pretty sweet. So let's go ahead. I got to run some new knifeless tape, get this red-black iridescent on, and we'll see how it looks. So I turned on the phone flashlight to show you guys just how crazy this color is in the light. So this is the cheetah wrap. It goes from like a very, very bright, and then the red-black iridescent. It's just a crazy color. And it'll show up more in the light. But down here, lighting's not great. We're going to get to that eventually. But man, I am so excited with the way this turned out. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to throw my crappy old bindings back on. I still have to get new ones, but we got car parts to buy instead of snowboard parts, so. So these are actually flow bindings, meaning you enter from the rear. You stick your boot in, flip this up, and you're locked in. This one is a hybrid of sorts. I broke a strap 5 hours from home on the mountain and had to rent a board for the day, and then so I scabbed together some old Tech 9 bindings onto my flows, and they seem to work pretty well. I did buy one more thing for this project before it was complete, and that is these mini shark teeth. If you don't know anything about snowboarding, when you have to push yourself to the lift, you have to take your back foot off, and you push yourself like you're on a skateboard over to the lift chair. In the meantime, your boot is kind of flying around all over the place, and if you step on the board, the top of the board is super slippery. Now this is my old one. It had little spikes on it. There were 3 pieces, and it basically holds your boot on the board temporarily until you strap it back in. The adhesive came off of these, and I did like this one, but it is kind of discolored now, so I figured I'd go ahead, go to Zoomies, get a new one, and these are what they had. I do like them clear, so you can see the board through them, and they really don't stick out, but it's not necessarily clear, it's more of a frosted. I might not put this where I usually do. Usually I put it right here, next to the binding, so my foot can sit on this and not slide backwards. I might do more of split it down this line and put them right here and right here. That way the inside of my boot can rest on it. I do want to know from you guys, what do I put right here? I want a word. I don't know what word to put, and I'm super indecisive, so let me know what you guys are thinking. I think I'll wait to put these on until we actually go riding. I think we're going like the week before Christmas, so I got a little bit of time to figure out what I'm going to put there, so let me know. Overall, guys, super happy with how this came out. I'm going to give it a quick wax before it goes back outside, and then we'll see how it holds up in the snow. Overall, I'm just happy the blue is gone. My snow pants are like mustard colored, so the snow pants and the board didn't really go together, so I just wanted to go ahead, get it vinyl wrapped because I had some extra, and I'm super pumped. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. I got a new outro, so check that out too. Later, guys.